So my name is Jacqueline Gutierrez. I am 34. I'm a mother of 4. My oldest is 18. I had him when I was 15. So I have a 18-year-old, 15-year-old, 11, 5-year-old, and I'm pregnant. I've worked for a nonprofit for the last 10 years, and that's what I do. At the time, my boyfriend, my husband, he was very supportive, and we're gonna do this, and we loved each other, and it was so different. And yeah, there was no doubt I was gonna have my baby. Since I can remember, I started working to support the home. So it was a difficult marriage. It was very hard. But I stuck through it and I pushed it because I didn't want to be another teenager, another statistic, another little girl pregnant, and I was gonna make my marriage work. So then I went into this relationship. Finally, I'm like, I'm gonna be selfish because I felt like all these years it's been about my family and about my husband, and never what did Jackie want? That was never a question since I was 15. It was like, okay, I'm gonna have my baby and I'm gonna do everything for my son. And I did it for my son, I did it for my daughter, I did it for my kids. And so I made a selfish decision. And I wanted to be with this new person, and I was with him, and I was in love and everything, and it didn't work out. And so here I am alone. At this point, I'm at 20 weeks already. I have told him that I'm pregnant. He knows what's going on. He doesn't want no part of the baby. I've never dealt with that. I've never, even in the circumstances that we had with my ex-husband, no matter how hard the marriage was, me being pregnant was never get rid of it, or I had never dealt with the rejection of a pregnancy before. So I'm like, let me just end the problem. I thought that I seen it like a problem because I was so upset. And I Googled abortions on my phone, and the number came up, like the first thing for abortions, and I called, and that's when I made the phone call in this moment of desperation and mad and confusion. And it was just, I just wanted to get rid of the problem. I've never been so rude. Like, I've never been like, oh, I don't want to talk to you. So she was asking me questions, and I was answering them, and I was listening to myself, and she was asking the right questions. And then she did mention something about options, like, you do have an option, like, you know, we have other options, like, have you thought of adoption? I was like, no, that's my child, like, no, like, I would never give him up. And she's like, okay. And then I was like, wait, like, no, I don't want to have an abortion. Like, and then she's like, okay. And then she asked me for her, she offered her support. She wasn't judging me. She wasn't, I don't know, I needed to hear that. I needed to hear another voice, not my friends, because I don't know, it was a blessing to get her and not someone to schedule an abortion. And I remember hanging up the phone call, and I cried, and I asked my baby for forgiveness and God, because I was like, how dare I, like, why? Like, there's no way. I feel so guilty and so bad, and I was like, this is not what I want. So no matter what the world tells you, God is giving you a gift and a child. That means I'm like, God, really? Do you think that much of me that I can take another kid? You love me this much and believe in me? The world is saying something else, but God is showing me here. And we forget that how God sees us. We think of ourselves of what everyone thinks, like, I'm a failure, I got divorced, but God still thinks of me. I'm a mother, and He gave me another of His, because it's His child, to care for. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it with your help, because again, I can't do it. he's giving me the strength. Like, my life has changed. Even within the 7 months, I started counseling, I started things, because I want to be a better person for my child. So I already see him working. Like, I was blessed for his child to be a better person. He's already making me better.